Hello everyone, Brad Logan here one final time for Vaught-Hemingway Stadium. It was Ole Miss 48, Auburn 34. The Rebels now 7-0 in the year, 3-0 in the Southeastern Conference. First time Ole Miss has been 3-0 in the conference and 7-0 since 2014. Before that, it was 1962. Doesn't happen very often here in Oxford. The Rebels will face LSU next Saturday at 2:30 on CBS, Tiger Stadium. It should be a lot of fun. Today it was pretty much the ground game for Ole Miss. 3 rushers over 100 yards, and Ole Miss did a great job on the ground today. Tate Bigsby, by the way, you have to give a shout out to him. Over the last couple of years, he's been Ole Miss's nemesis, but today Ole Miss played well enough on offense that they were able to get past Bigsby. He had 20 carries, 179 yards, averaged 9 yards a carry, and had that long of 50. He's a really, really good running back as the Auburn Tigers now fall to 3-4 in the year. 34 points. But how about the Rebel offense? That's where it was at. We asked Jackson Dart about this offense. Only 21 yards passing in the second half. He would finish 9 of 19 for 130 yards, 3 touchdowns, and had the one interception that wasn't his fault. Jonathan Mingo just kind of tipped it up in the air, should have caught the ball, and it fell to the ground. Quinshon Judkins, what a game. 25 carries, 139 yards, and had 2 touchdowns. Also, Zach Evans, 21 carries, 136 yards. And then Jackson Dart, 14 carries, 115 yards. 8.2 yards a carry for the quarterback. Might I remind you, last year, it was Ole Miss quarterback Matt Corral along with 2 other running backs, Jerrion Ely, then Henry Parrish some, and then Snoop Connor. Very, very similar to what we're seeing this year. Lane Kiffin talked about how everybody talks that he is the passing coach, the guy that throws it all over the field. Proved today that they can do it on the ground. We'll see what happens on Saturday. It's Ole Miss and LSU. By the way, a ton of recruiting content on Rebs247.com. There were a lot of recruits here today. One specific recruit that got here late in the night, David Johnson's got a complete write-up on Rebs247.com right now. Full coverage on Inside the Rebels. Also excited here on the Logan Media Network, the Believe in Ole Miss podcast, Mike Espy. How about that? Shay Hodge. 2 great Ole Miss receivers. They'll be joining the Believe in Ole Miss podcast. Our very first one as a group will be next week. Invite you to come along for the ride for that. So grateful for our sponsors here on the Logan Media Network. Thank you to Debbie Johnson, our official real estate agent here on the Believe in Ole Miss podcast, and also the Logan Media Network. Be sure and shoot me a DM. I'll give you all of her contact information. Debbie's our real estate agent. She can be yours today. Also grateful for our friends at BetOnline. BetOnline, where the game starts. Use that promo code BLEAV50. That's BLEAV50, and get your 50% welcome bonus. You can get it today. You can get your bets in for the games tonight. There's a lot of the evening window looks really good. And, of course, we're also grateful for our sponsorship from University Traditions. Get that favorite hat. Go ahead and order it now. Go to universitytraditions.biz. Order your hat. Get it shipped to you. You'll have it ready because I know you're probably headed down to Tiger Stadium. Get some gumbo, meet up with some friends, and have a big time. Ole Miss will be 7-0. I remind you, the last time the Rebels were 7-0 in 2014, Tigers won 10-7. Ross Dellinger of SI.com pointed out it's the loudest he's ever heard a football game. Will it be that loud this weekend? Or should I say next weekend? We'll see soon enough. So grateful for your sponsorship, for you listening, for you watching, as we come to you one final time here from Oxford, Mississippi. It was the Rebels today, 48-34. It's now number 9 in the country. We'll see where they come out when the polls come out again. 7-0, 3-0 in the SEC. We'll see you from Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium next week here on the Logan Media Network.